leaves sprouting from my arms.
Get
Thank goodness you broke me out of that.
Changing me. I can feel it.
I need to go shower.
Get me out of here.
That was crazy. I couldn't stop staring at that smell.
Get away.
You'll never plant poison ivy. Join us or be fertilizer.
Forensic toxicology report. The toxins in this rose cause immediate paralysis.
These spores will feast!
Oh, wow. Thanks for snapping me out of
Holy
that.
brain
Bye.
squash. Hey, thanks. But I gotta get out of here.
Run! What are you doing?
This sport
No!
is I'm rolling out of here. I'm holding up for now. I'm rolling out of here.
I think it wanted to transfer me into
It's changing me. I can feel it sprouting from my arms. Thank goodness you broke me out of that cocoon. That smell. I couldn't break away. Thanks.
What? Where am I? Okay, that was weird. Thanks.
Ivy. I'm holding Ivy. For now, I need to go shower. I'm rolling out of here. Holy brain squash. Hey, thanks. But I gotta get out of here. That was crazy. I couldn't stop staring at that ugly plant.
Stay away from Ivy's creations.
I can leaves sprouting from my arms.
Calling to me.
This is Ivy's world. We are one. This is or die. World. Join us or die.
Wrapping me in a cocoon. Thank goodness you showed up.
You'll never defeat Turtleax.
I felt it wrapping me in a cocoon. Thank goodness you showed up.
Poison ivy. We are one with nature. Stay away from Ivy's creations.
squash. Hey, thanks. But I gotta get out of here.
These spores will feast!
It smells like your life. I think it wanted to transform me into something gross. Like tofu.
Stay away from Ivy's creations. Join us or we fertilize it.
I felt it wrapping me in a cocoon. Thank goodness.
Poison Ivy's pheromones can make anyone fall in love with her. Usually it's only at close range. These distance attacks are something dangerously new.
See the spores in the air? Any breeze will send them out to infect the entire city. Find and destroy Ivy's spore cannons before that happens. Watch out for the pod people. They have enough mind left to attack, but just barely.
Ivy's love is strength. These spores will feast.
What? What happened? I felt like I was something. Dinner. I'm losing it for sure.
Hey, can you grab some of those seed pods?
My life will rise.
I just feel myself being digested.
I stink of bile.
You'll never
I'm being digested? That just ain't right.
Forensic toxicology report. The petals of this flower are teeming with potent pheromones.
Scout! One will fall. Many will rise.
Oh, thank you. Look at my clothes! They're ruined! How dare they use me for food?
Join us or die. My life belongs to Poison Ivy. Never stop Poison Ivy. Ivy's love is
man, I've never been food before. I'll never eat salmon the same again.
With nature.
Later.
Stay away from Ivy's creations. Ivy's love is strange. Never defeat the plants. My life belongs to Poison Ivy.
I'm in therapy for a long time.
Or die. Will fall, many will rise.
I stink of bile. Was I being digested? That just ain't right.
Never stop Poison Ivy.
GCPD radio says that Harvey Bullock went into Ivy's greenhouse to try and shut this down. Since Robin hasn't reported back, I'm betting we have a rash of trouble on our hands.
Forensic toxicology report. Leave it to Ivy to stick with the classics.
Please!
Don't let anything you see inside that greenhouse stop you. Knowing Poison Ivy, she's kept Robin and Harvey alive as slaves.
You just saved the life of a GCPD officer. You just saved the life of a GCPD officer. Thank you. Even a minute later and I wouldn't have made it. Don't make me do this. Surrender now.
Defeat this In a typically brilliant move, the GCPD went in after Ivy. Oh, those plants of hers. They're not human, if you know what I mean. I think I'm the only one who made it.
These spores will feast! Seize on my youth!
I would have been plant food if it weren't for you. I would have been plant food if it weren't for you.
The plants will flourish over Gotham.
These spores will feast! Spores will feast!
Don't make me do this. You just saved the life of a GCPD.
Spread to all Gotham. Gotham.
The plants will flourish over Gotham.
Robin, my darling, take care of this pesky little worm before it takes over my beautiful garden.
Yes, Ivy.
Off this nasty little potato butt. My plants to the rescue. Grow, my lovely, and devour this intruder. My thorns are sharp. Bleed for me. Stop! Don't hurt my babies any longer. Can't you hear their pain? What have you done to this planet? What have you done to me? Take me back to Arkham. I can't endure anymore.
Working for Ivy? Dang, who taught you to punch? My jaw'll be sore.
You did well. Robin and I will get Poison Ivy back to Arkham. You get back on the streets. Gotham needs you. We'll talk again soon.
My babies, you love me, don't you? You do anything for me. And I would do anything for you. I'd give you the whole world if I could. But some people don't understand. Some people are jealous. Some people want to kill my babies, destroy them, make them wither and die. But don't worry, my darlings. Those killers will pay for their crimes. I promise you, Poison Ivy will be back. And I won't be alone.
Dispatch, this is Bullock. Bass sent in the Boy Wonder, but there's no word. SCU and the new heroes should be on this, right? Well, they can catch up. I'm going in.
10-4 Bullock. Use extreme caution and your rebreather against IV spores.
Oh, yeah. I can't breathe through my nose anyway. Damn adenoids. Bullock out.
Thanks so much for saving me.
This is Vicky Vale and Gotham Now. The Joker. No matter how often Batman defeats his terrifying schemes, nothing ever cures his psychopathic drive to burn Gotham to the ground. Now, with the new generation of superpowered tech villains under his control, can anyone hope to keep the Joker from driving the city mad? Vicky Vale for Gotham Now.
Guy catch a break.
Batman's taking Ivy to Arkham. You know, he didn't even chew me out. Somehow that's worse. Anyway, thanks for your help.
We've got an emergency. The Green Lantern Corps' power rings have been acting strangely, and they've traced the problem back to Earth. Problem is, so has the Sinestro Corps. They're throwing down in the historic district. Talk to the recruiter in the police station there for more.
Impressive.
Greetings. The Green Lantern Corps is tasked with keeping intergalactic order.
This is Superman. I'm glad to see you've joined the fight against Sinestro.
Charity, this is Lex on the coded frequency. Report in on your attempt to infiltrate the Science Police. So far, they've proved remarkably resistant to our usual takeover policies. Perhaps the Green and Yellow Lantern Corps' war is the opening we need.
Today on Daily Planet Live. Join award-winning journalist Lois Lane's live broadcast for immediate information on the Brainiac invasion. What's being done, and what does it mean for you and your family? Tune in now. The Daily Planet, your trusted news source live, online, and on newsstands around the world.
Man under bounty, Green Lantern Corps. He serves as the rightful man under place, as the Guardian's right hand. Apprehend or destroy on sight.
They're aiding the Sinestro Corps. Arrest them! Sinestro floors all over this place. My ring's almost out of charge. Thanks, Earth Dweller. This is insanity. Come out, little lantern. This is insanity.
This was working with Green Lantern. Get there!
Sinestro Corps' yellow powers draw on the power of fear, much like the Green Lantern rings draw on willpower. They're not friendly guys. And it looks like they're all zeroing in on City Hall. I'm updating your map.
This is Daily Planet Live, and I'm Lois Lane. Intergalactic Peacekeeping Force, the Green Lantern Corps, is on Earth investigating a mysterious interference with their rings, often called the most powerful weapon.
Archilo Manhunter Bounty, dangerous criminal of the antimatter universe and confidant of the criminal Sinestro, wanted dead or alive.
Any attempt to discuss the situation with Sinestro has failed. Against all the evidence, he's convinced the Green Lanterns are sabotaging his Corps' rings. Since he wants a fight, give it to him. The sooner we drain the charge from those yellow rings, the better.
The only one sabotaging anything is you, Sinestro. The only one sabotaging anything is you.
Green Lanterns, you will learn fear!
Watching the ring's energy signatures, it looks like something is blocking their usual power source, like it's trying to rewrite all of them somehow. Both Sinestro and Green Lantern Corps. What?
Sinestro's getting desperate.
This is Vicky Vale with JLA Watch. Green Lantern John Stewart. Not just a member of the Justice League, but a leader of an intergalactic police force, able to create hard-light constructs from the force of his will alone. When not fighting crime, Stewart runs his own architectural agency. Check out his work at the new Justice League Watchtower.
The Sinestro Corps rings and holds their evil plans forever!
I'll search every inch of Space Sector 2814 if I have to.
Ring status report.
Due to the malfunction in our rings, we require your aid. Find a fallen manhunter. It will have a fear processor unit you can use to locate the rings of fallen yellow lanterns. Lock these rings inside our green prison constructs before they find a new bearer. Do not delay.
Ring status report. Sinestro Corps member 1107 deceased. Sector scan 1107 for replacement section.
Status report. Green Lantern. Ring status report. Green Lantern 1512 deceased. Space sector scan 1.
Keep those constructs out! We have to keep those yellow rings safe!
Ring status report. Sinestro Corps member 5 status report deceased. Sinestro sector scan 5482 replacement section.
You must place the Sinestro power rings into our prison construct.
Ring status report. Ring status report.
Ring status report. Green Lantern 804 deceased. Ring status report. Green Lantern 1. Ring status report.
Keep the Sinestro.
Ring status report. Sinestro.
Ring status report. Green Lantern 804 deceased. Space sector scan 804 initiated for replacement.
Ring status report. Sinestro. Ring status report. Sinestro Corps member 4 status report deceased. Sinestro Corps member. Ring status report. Sinestro.
Do not let the Green Lantern. I will wring your neck.
Ring status report.
Ring status report. Ring status report. Sinestro Core member 4A Sinestro Core member. Status report. Sinestro Core member 4A. For replacement section. Ring status report. Sinestro Core Ring status report. Sinestro Core member 1107 for replacement sentient initiated. Ring status report. Sinestro Core member. Sector scan 541 for replacement.
Tracking a huge yellow light construct at City Hall. It looks like a giant fear generator. I'm alerting John Stewart. He'll meet you inside with the core.
One of the good guys. The Sinestro Corps is using remote field generators made from manhunters to boost their powers. I tried to scan one and the fear from it almost killed me. If you're able to scan the device.
Are you here to fight? Good. One of Sinestro's manhunters is just behind this door. He's been slightly damaged, so that may give us an advantage. Bring down the shield! We're heading in! In brightest day, in blackest night, no evil shall escape my sight.
For Sinestro!
Beware my power! Green Lantern's light!
Yellow lanterns. Herald the Sinestro. Liberties of the power ring. Prepare to apprehend on sight.
We got him! The manhunter's down! Watch your backs, Green Lanterns. Don't leave any stragglers. Sinestro Corps, we will not stand for this unjustified attack. You will pay for your crimes against the galaxy. Green Lanterns, destroy the fear generator!
I see through your protests. You fear Sinestro's power. You fear what's right. But you cannot stop the Sinestro Corps, and you will pay for this attempt to limit our power.
You're crazy if you think the ring malfunctions have anything to do with us, Sinestro. But then, reason was never your strong point. You want to fight, you got one. Sinestro.
Burn in my light.
Ring powering down, Sinestro? Or maybe your will to inspire fear isn't up to a real fight.
If you are so sure of your victory, why do I sense your fear? Let your fears consume you.
That last assault should have drained Sinestro's rings near zero. Maybe now the lanterns can finally track the source of the original disturbance. You did Metropolis proud, and the Green Lantern Corps as well.
This is not over, Lanterns, for fear dwells within us all.
Sinestro won't get far.
I was the greatest of the Green Lanterns. I brought law and order in the universe. Forcing my will upon the light, I brought a new dawn to the Lantern Corps. When I was banished, I found willpower is easily broken. By fear. Fear is strong. You think you are fearless, that I am so easily defeated. Let those who try to stop what's right burn like my power, Sinestro's might!
On behalf of the Corps, accept my thanks. Strangely, even with the fear generator destroyed, our rings are still erratic. We may need to call upon you again.
Joker's clowns are attacking civilians in Burnley. Nightwing was the last one in, but he's held up in the East End station with the GCPD. Batman wants you to check in with him. He'll contact you on site.
Help! Help!
Thanks for the backup.
Hey, I promised Gordon I'd babysit these two before they're taken to Arkham, or I'd join you out on the streets. The Joker's clowns are acting even crazier than usual because of the Joker's new toxin. That stuff is like atomized insanity. Good luck out there.
Experiment 504. The rostral anterior cingulate cortex gives us some semblance of control over our fear.
This is Batman. The Joker's clowns have no respect for human life, and today is no exception.
The Riddler here. Welcome! This coffee technique is simply derivative of a trigger.
Kate! Do something flashy! You'll be helping us out!
Getting away with this! We need more police, more firefighters! Oh, thank you! I was about to die for the Joker's sick show!
You'll be helping us out! Do something flashy! You'll be helping us
out! There's no sense in any of this!
Welcome to the party!
How are they getting away with this? We need more police, more firefighters! Help! The Joker's sick show!
This
There's no sense in any of this!
Welcome to the party! You cape! Do something flashy! You'll be helping us out!
How are they getting away with this? We need more police, more firefighters! Help!
Kate! Do something flashy! You'll be helping us out!
Good work. Whatever's happening here is a part of a bigger plan. I've decoded the signal that began at the start of the attack, and it's a series of coordinates. I'm uploading the first one to your map now.
Back in action? Last I heard, he'd retired from a life of crime and started his own detective agency. But from these clues, he's slipping into his old criminal lifestyle. Huh. I wonder why.
The Riddler's bizarre fixation with riddles prevents him from saying anything directly. When is an attack not an attack? When it's a feint. He's saying the Joker's attack here is just a diversion. But from what? There's a second set of coordinates. I'm sending them to your map now. These coordinates led us directly to another clown attack. The Riddler must want us to shut the Joker down. But why? Whatever his reason, take advantage of it. Take out the clowns and then get to Nigma's next clue.
Those freaky clowns! I need a drink. Ugh. Thanks. Yeah. You know, I almost had him with this new gas. No, really. Those freaky...
Look who joined the party! Super tight!
Those freaky clowns! I need a drink. Yeah. You know, I almost...
Please, stop! Laugh it out! Spandex! Looking! Super tight! Here once... Tell me if you've heard this one before! Tell me if you've heard this one before!
Yeah. You know... Those freaky clowns! I need a drink.
Looky! Super Tights here wants to play! Laugh it up,
yeah. You know, I almost had... No, really. Thanks.
You're gonna... Tell me if you've heard this one before.
Riddler here. I see you've stopped to find my Go. What a classic
Why did it
game
have
of
to be
wits. Joe Dynasty Classic.
Look who joined the party! Har, 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 hardy, har.
How about some poetry, Batman?
Joker thinks he is king, but he is a tool? It sounds like the Riddler is saying someone is jerking the Joker's strings. Who'd be crazy enough to do that?
Enigma's second riddle. It must mean that the Joker is working with someone to make his toxin. Someone who's using the Joker for his own ends. I'm putting the third coordinates on your map. Let's see what the Riddler's next clue reveals.
Oh no! Get away!
What are you supposed to be? Costumed freak?
Feeling draggy? Does the world seem gray? Let Soda Cola pick you up. Give yourself a boost
Hello,
with Soda
I
Cola.
work for Wayne Tech. I've been assigned to retrieve and analyze the robots found in this area.
Get in close. Those robots, they're models of Red Tornado, the robot created by... The previous your attention away from the robot squad. You know what to do.
J1A1 unit requires a licensed technician. If you wait, this J1N1 can explain the proper method.
Joker wants lots and lots of your brain juice.
New directive. New directive.
Incoming!
Annihilate.
Don't let them break the fun fan!
J1N1 identifies that vehicle as belonging to Master Joker.
Joker will slap us in the next week!
Apologize for targets. You now hold the J1N1 power core. If you would like, please refer to page 42 of the Technician's Manual. Termination. I'm sorry, I did not understand. J1N1 unit requires a licensed technician. If you wait, this J1N1 can explain the proper method belonging to Master Joker. You now hold the J1N1 power core. If you would like to know more about the
This is Riddler. Ah, the Towers of Hanoi. In order to understand the towers, you must understand the towers.
Look out! Please refer to page 42 of the Technician's Manual. Requires a licensed technician. If you wait, this J1N1 can... now hold the J1 in 1 power core. You now hold the J1 in 1 power core.
You don't have to be alive for me to test the toxin, you know.
J1 in 1 must apologize for target's imminent termination.
Yeah, tickle!
Riddler here. I'm no fan of the night, but I do enjoy controlling the pawns. All right, I give. I know the Joker knows I know what I know. He's going to kill me, Batman. I need your help. I'm at riddle me this. When you've been dealt a bum hand, where is the deck stacked against you?
It doesn't take Batman to decode that last clue. Riddler's in trouble at the Monarch Trading Card Company. Updating your map.
The Riddler's compulsion to flaunt his knowledge in riddles has helped us, but condemned him. The Joker will kill him for exposing his J1N1 robot attacks. With luck, you can get to the Riddler before Joker's killers do. It's the only chance the Riddler's got.
Hello, Batman.
I'm sorry. That response is
Who is this? You're not Batman, but clearly working with Batman, or you never would have found me. Very well. Solve my riddles and you will find me and my message for the Dark Knight.
service. In order to keep our warranty current, you may service this unit post Riddler's extermination.
Riddle me this. Want to get past my locks? Start to think outside the box. What I'm trying to convey will belt you, so don't delay. Riddler here. The Soma Cube is akin to an elegant philosophy, but I'm sure someone of your mental capacity is more familiar with the brightly colored Puzzle Cube. Riddle me this. Want to get past my lock? Nicely done. Very good. The answer to the final riddle? Me, of course. But you'll only get through. So disappointing. Try this. Sons, seeking fortune, made their way. The middle son, the past dreams of riches in his head. The youngest took the middle path, a wife he hoped to find at last. The eldest, the right road did claim. Riddler here. This puzzle box, when correctly put together, reveals an internal... Apologies for my overly protective bodyguards. I had, of course, already determined that you aren't Joker's assassin.
Your time's up, Enigma. I never fail a contract.
It's Deathstroke! You have to protect me from him! I'll tell you everything! Just don't let him kill me!
I'll kill you for free.
Help me! Deathstroke. I'd have thought the man famed to use 90% of his brain would have figured it out already. Joker's played you. Check your bank account if you don't believe me.
I see. The Joker's transfer was denied for insufficient funds. Well, there you are. No money, no contract, no funeral for you, Riddler.
After that, maybe I don't wrong. Tell Batman, T.O. Morrow was working with the Joker, but he's gone rogue. That toxin is far more dangerous than anything the Joker's used before. And T.O. Morrow has the real formula. Now, I'm going to go hide somewhere where the Joker will never find me. Come on, girls. Riddles. Enigmas wrapped in conundrums. And with Morrow gambling with the Joker, all bets are off. Because what kind of hand do a Joker and an ace make? A dead man's hand. Or try this one. The man who makes it doesn't want it. The man who wants it doesn't use it. The man who uses it will never know he has it. Give up a coffin. Riddle me this. Can anyone win this war?
The only thing that could ever get Deathstroke to back off a hit is lack of funds. It's a point of honor. I'd say the Joker just made a serious enemy. And that if the Riddler's really as smart as he thinks he is, he'll take Echo and Query and stay hidden for a while.
Now that we know the Joker is working with T.O. Morrow, we can start making plans to take them both down. The new Joker toxin is far too dangerous to leave in their hands, not to mention Morrow's Jokerized robots. Thank you for your help today. Speak to Nightwing in the safe house. Batman out.
So you made it out alive against Deathstroke. You're one tough customer. And that's good, because with T.O. Morrow working with the Joker, we're gonna need every hero we've got.
This is Oracle. The international crime organization Intergang has created a new religion based on their so-called crime Bible. We need to shut down their operations before their cult spreads across Gotham. The Question in Gotham's Diamond District Police Station has more intel.
What's the matter?
Experiment 910. To equate the nervousness of a first date with the sheer terror one must feel in a plane crash does a disservice to us all.
GCPD file, Knuckles Forelli, wanted on multiple counts of assault and battery.
You've got to stop them!
This is Vicky Vale with JLA Watch. You know Batman, you know Batgirl, but now there's a Batwoman in town. This red-haired bombshell has been busting crime across Gotham. Her target is the so-called religion of crime, rumored to have links to the infamous international crime group Intergang, as well as the dark apocalyptian god Darkseid. Looks like she's got her work cut out for her. This is Vicky Vale for JLA Watch.
Batwoman and I are working to keep tabs on Intergang's religion of crime. We can use your help. But get ready. These Intergang believers are...
I'm tracking Intergang activity now. Looks like one of their main bosses has a safe house nearby. I'm putting it up on your map.
You what, stupid? Don't you know who we are?
No one's stupid enough to mess with Intergang.
The Book of Blood.
Your cut of the dough.
Chapter 8, verse 23. By deceit ye have freed yourself from the illusion of truth. And thus do I name the first lesson of blood.
Take them out!
No one interferes with Intergang and lives! It is written! Get 'em, boys! Of crime. The world will drown in blood before a weakling unbeliever like you makes me talk. Wait! Just in case the prophecy isn't true, I'll tell you. Mannheim says the crime Bible promises infinite power once he kills the twice-named daughter of Cain.
Batwoman has a lead on a nearby Intergang warehouse. Meet up with her on site. If Mannheim is planning to murder someone, we've got to get there now. I'll try to contact Batwoman in the question so you can join forces.
I don't normally approve of wanton thuggery, but you do make a good point about the ends justifying the means.
I smelled someone in here.
I commit your soul to Cain.
Take them out!
the security camera before Intergang knows you're here. I'm showing a terminal nearby.
Choke him!
It's a trap!
The trap is sprung! Rejoice, my shapeshifters! The prophecy is fulfilled! The twice-named daughter of Cain, Batwoman, will die as the crime Bible foretells! Ah, look, Kyle. Another sheep to the slaughter. So you think to stop the prophecy? My shapeshifters will feast well tonight.
They are mine, Whisper!
The Book of Blood, Chapter 19, Verse 12. To your gates I came, thirsty.
You fool! Must I do everything myself?
This was all just a ruse to capture Batwoman for Intergang's ritual. I'm activating her tracking device. Follow the trail. The Question is on her way. She'll meet you there. Batwoman's tracker is at this location. Mannheim's planning to sacrifice her to fulfill the Crime Bible's prophecy. Get there and rescue Batwoman.
GCPD dispatched to Bullock. The Question has been seen in the vicinity. Report. Over.
That freaky chick with the blank mask? Yeah, so? She's working with the bat. Hell of a woman. From what I hear.
Oh, really?
We'll eat your heart for Mannheim!
saith the Crime Bible. Let the razor cut quick and right. In Cain's name, we commend the heart of this wayward daughter. May the fires of pain and rage blaze on earth. In Cain's name!
I shall follow you screaming!
Batwoman! I promise we'll get you out of here.
I will eat your heart while you still live. The infidels dare to interrupt the right? Eviscerate them! Your blood will stain a red rock!
Take the book. Hang in there, Batwoman. We'll get you to a doctor.
If Intergang's religion of crime is targeting me, I need to know why. And the Crime Bible has the answers.
Batwoman is safe, and we have the Crime Bible. Whatever this prophecy may be, we need to make sure it never comes to pass. I'll keep you posted. Oracle out.
Alpha Protocol engaged.
Run for your life!
Thanks for your assist against Intergang's insane cult. We're going to take a careful look at this Crime Bible. Who knows what other prophecies it might contain.
This is Oracle. The Atlanteans are swarming in from the sea into suicide slums and taking humans prisoner. I'm trying to contact Aquaman, but we can't wait. Speak to Martian Manhunter at the Chinatown Safe House. He has on-the-spot information.
Aquaman only recently. He misses his wife, Queen Mira, but he did not mention this war. Now his mind blocks me, and all the Atlanteans are shielding their thoughts as they swarm our shores. We need you to help prevent a mighty
supposed to be? Costumed freak?
Welcome, warrior. We will need your skills in this fight. The Atlanteans are invading and turning innocents into water-breathing slaves. We must find Aquaman and end this unjustified attack. Until then, act with force. Push them back and free the enslaved humans.
Atlantis' army can always use a Drylander slave. Atlantis' army can always use a Drylander slave.
can't swim.
Atlantis' army can always use a Drylander slave. Atlanteans shall rule all the earth.
I'm not going with you! Come on! Please, help!
You will all be slaves soon.
What did they make you do?
Seize the Drylander soon.
The Tide Stones hold a great deal of Atlantean magic. Could you gather...
Wretched slave-monger fish people!
And the dark world chain to Atlantis was severed, burying
How did they do
the
that?
Army can always use a Drylander.
You need to
slave.
stop them before they turn the whole city. I was afraid I'd be their slave forever. How did they do that to me? And why? You need to stop them before they turn the whole city. I was afraid I'd be their slave forever. Help me! How did they do that to me? I was afraid I'd be their slave forever. You need to stop them before they turn the whole city.
The Atlanteans are an ancient magical civilization, and they've always sneered at us dry landers. But they've never invaded before.
The Atlanteans are teleporting via magical tide pools further into suicide slums. Shut down their reinforcements and restore their kidnapped victims before the tide takes them all.
You will all be slaves soon.
Someone, please help! I can't breathe. Help me!
I was afraid I'd be their slave forever. You need to stop it.
Stand down, invaders! You won't invade Metropolis on my watch.
Impressive.
So cool!
Blonde hair and blue eyes. By these signs will you know the spawn of Cordax. Telepath, sea creature commander, and revolutionary.
You will all be slaves soon.